Sometimes the loudest cry for help is silence. We all know that look. Someone smiling while their eyes beg for rest. Someone posting about peace while living in chaos. We scroll past them every day. And sometimes we are them. Before we continue, we will be happy if you please subscribe us. The truth is, everyone's drowning in something. Stress, shame, self-doubt. But not everyone resurfaces. Adults don't break loudly. They fracture quietly between deadlines, expectations, and holding everyone else together. Elon Musk once said, "Nobody ever changed the world on 40 hours a week." But what he didn't say is how isolation can hollow you out. Success often disguises suffering. Simone Biles walked away from the Olympics, not because she was weak, but because she was drowning in pressure no one else could feel. That's what courage looks like, walking away before you collapse. We hide our breakdowns behind "I'm fine." But silence doesn't mean peace. Sometimes it's just pain without permission. Then one day it happens. The mask slips. You stop replying to texts. Music doesn't hit the same. Your bed becomes an ocean you can't escape. It's not laziness. It's exhaustion from pretending to be okay. Robin Williams once said, "I think the saddest people always try their hardest to make people happy." He wasn't wrong. Even the strongest drown when they're tired of swimming alone. But here's what silence teaches the brave. You can't outpace your pain, but you can learn to breathe through it. Somewhere between the breakdowns and the numb days, you start rebuilding piece by piece. Steve Jobs once said, "You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward." Sometimes the silence is the dot. The season that doesn't make sense until it does. Therapy, faith, art, discipline. Whatever it takes to stay afloat long enough to see light again. You stop performing strength and start practicing it. You start forgiving yourself for being human. And little by little, the water doesn't scare you anymore. Because you've learned how to float. When Demi Lovato sang about recovery, she wasn't chasing charts. She was fighting for breath. When Logic wrote 1-800-273-8255, he turned his own darkness into light for millions. When Robert Downey Jr. came back from addiction and arrest to become Iron Man, he proved that silence isn't the end of a story, it's the rewrite. That's the thing about silent fighters. They don't rise to prove anyone wrong. They rise because they finally believe they deserve to. And the world? It won't notice when you're drowning. It'll only clap when you resurface. So let them. Because your healing isn't a performance. It's a rebellion. It's you saying, "I'm still here." So if you're drowning right now, don't fight the water. Learn to float in it. Because one day when you resurface, you'll realize the silence wasn't your end. It was your rebirth. The world doesn't notice when you drown, only when you resurface stronger.